Hi, welcome to Divinely Guided Tarot. This reading is going to be for Divine Masculine, and I know I get a lot of questions about chakras, so I did a private reading for one of you guys for chakras, and I just thought, God, I haven't done chakra spreads in a while, so it sort of led me to want to do a chakra on Divine Masculine. What's blocking Divine Masculine's chakra points at this point, okay? The one that flipped over right now is love. So either Divine Masculine is feeling a lot of love, or maybe his heart chakra is closed, but we'll find out, okay? And this says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Okay, so I'm going to take 7 cards for the 7 chakras, okay? Spirit, what is Divine Masculine's root chakra right now? Root chakra, please. Okay. And Divine Masculine's sacral chakra, please. Sacral chakra. For Divine Masculine, please. Excuse me. Okay, and the solar plexus for Divine Masculine, please. Solar plexus. Divine Masculine, solar plexus. Okay. And the heart chakra, please, for Divine Masculine. Heart chakra. The heart chakra for Divine Masculine, please. Heart chakra. Okay, and the throat chakra, please. The throat chakra for Divine Masculine. The throat chakra. I want to know about the throat chakra, please. Divine Masculine. The third eye chakra, please. Third eye chakra for Divine Masculine. Third eye chakra, please. Okay. And for the crown chakra, please. For Divine Masculine's crown chakra. Crown. Okay. So if you guys know all your crown, your chakras, we have 7. Once you master 7, there are, I believe, 3 more that are on top of the 7 that you can open, and that really takes you into the 5D level. But for the first chakra, which is the root chakra, and that is where you feel like I have, like anything that you can do is I have for the root chakra. So if it's blocked, it's like you can't really go any further from that. And the one that came up for Divine Masculine for the root chakra, which is the very first one. And so there's blockage there as far as feeling failure, okay? So there's something that is blocking Divine Masculine from opening up the root chakra. And if that root chakra is blocked, then the energy is not flowing freely and the healing can't progress, okay? So, excuse me, the reason I'm doing this reading is so for you, the viewer, you know, you want to help your Divine Masculine heal, and you are a mirror to your Divine Masculine. So by you understanding what these chakras do, hopefully you can clear them. Because you can clear them for yourself, you will also clear them for Divine Masculine, okay? So there's blockage right here in the root chakra. And then the one that came out for sacral chakra, which is I feel chakra, okay? So if you're blocked, you can't feel anything, okay? So health, okay? So health is blocking the sacral chakra. and also perseverance. Okay, so I feel that you know, if divine masculine can't feel any feelings, then there's no way that, you know, he's gonna heal. He or she will heal from, you know, from anything that has gone on in their life. And so with health, this could be maybe over drinking. It could be drug abuse. It could be something, anything that, you know, could be going on with the divine masculine as far as health. Okay. And so the next one that came out, excuse me, is for their solar plexus, which is the I can chakra. Okay, so it's like makes you feel like you can do anything. Okay, so there's an acceptance here. Divine masculine is having trouble with acceptance as far as solar plexus, and with the solar plexus comes, you know, confidence, self-control, self-esteem, inner power, and strength. Okay, so I can. So, and there's something going on that's blocking as far as accepting. Could be not wanting to accept change, perhaps. Okay, we're gonna clarify all these cards, but I just want to go over them. Okay, so then for the fourth card that came out, the heart chakra and grieve. So this is the I love chakra. Okay, so without love, really nothing's flowing. Okay, because without love, then there's no open like, okay, if divine masculine doesn't have love for himself, then there's no way that he can be compassionate to anyone else. Okay, so for inner, this is also if the heart chakra is closed, then there's no inner peace, and there's no faucets for divine masculine to let go of forgiveness. Okay, so in other words, he can't forgive. Okay, so that's a blockage right there. And then excuse me, the fifth is the throat chakra, which is communication. So there's empathy, there's forgiveness, success, and gratitude. Okay, so a lot of these things go on as far as throat chakra. With the throat chakra, this is the I speak. Okay, so divine masculine doesn't have empathy and doesn't know how to speak forgiveness, and is blocked as far as success and gratitude. Okay, so these are all things that divine masculine can't voice, and if he can't voice them, then he can't forgive, and he can't heal from these. Okay, that's pretty much what that's telling you. And so with the sixth chakra is the third eye, and so surrender. Divine masculine needs to surrender and release things that are out of his control. Okay, so with the third eye, the third eye chakra, it's I see. Okay, so if this is open, divine masculine would be able to see, would have open intuition, would also have more feeling to the six senses that we have. There'd be more inner wisdom, and divine masculine would be able to make wise decisions as far as, you know, opening up the mind to new possibilities and surrendering. Okay, so that's blocking. And then also for the last chakra, the seventh one, this is the crown chakra, and this is the I know. Okay, so when this is open, it's like everything's open to you, and you know. So divine masculine is having a hard time with relationships on that part. Maybe he's not being able to manifest or to see the relationship clearly for what it is. Okay, and this could be a relationship that is with divine feminine, or the karmic partner, not seeing the relationship for what it is. Okay, so because the crown chakra brings the spirituality, that happiness, that bliss, that kind of just happiness and joy that, you know, you feel in your life. And so this influences divine masculine as far as having peace within. Okay, so all right, now that we have these out, I am going to clarify them. to see what can be done to help. Okay. I'm actually going to switch these around. 101, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. So with the first one, with the root chakra, it is there's failure there. There's a sense of, you know, mistakes and opportunities being passed. Okay. So I want to clarify for the root chakra what this is for divine masculine. Okay. So spirit, for divine masculine and the root chakra, for failure, please clarify failure on the root chakra. Why does divine masculine feel like there's failure? If at this point, it just almost like he or she feels weak. Okay, and there's money issues. There's some kind of money issues with divine masculine. Okay, and okay, so I see here with the Six of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the first one that came out was the Queen of Pentacles, and then the Nine of Wands and the World. So perhaps this is a change that's coming quickly with divine masculine as far as returning to divine feminine. Okay, and so somewhere in there, divine masculine feels like a failure, perhaps because it didn't work when you first met, or, you know, could have had to have left because of the karmic partner, whatever your situation is. I feel like divine masculine is pretty much feeling like a failure because he let this go. And like I said, there's a sense of, you know, it was like a mistake letting divine feminine go. And so it's almost like divine masculine is just feeling almost fearful that this connection won't be there for him or her. Okay, and I do feel like divine masculine has really been battered and really gone through a lot, but it's still standing and is pretty much healing. And with the Nine of Wands, this is a spiritual kind of a healing, like a place where divine masculine is at, that is helping him to get through all these blockages as far as the root chakra. But I feel like there's a big sense of fear on divine masculine coming back. But I feel like he's getting stronger, and there is going to be a new beginning in the material world for divine femme and divine masculine. Okay, but he's got to let go. He's got to get over the failure. Okay, and so that root chakra needs to open up for him. So the way you can help is by clearing your root chakras. Okay. And no one said this journey is easy, because it's not. And a lot of people always say, "Oh, I wish I had a twin flame," but it's not easy, and it's not about. If you're in a real twin flame relationship, it's not about the romance and the love. It's a lot of healing, and it's actually for mankind, for the universe, actually. So once you get past the step of thinking that it's just a regular romance, and why are they not here with me, and you work on yourself and become more spiritual, is actually when you start noticing changes in yourself, and you start feeling them in your divine masculine. Okay, so the next one that came out was for the sacral chakra, which is the I feel. So right now it's like with the health, what I'm getting is that divine masculine just doesn't feel healthy, and there's got to be a change. Okay, it's like somewhere there has to be like a mindset, something that changes divine masculine to move more towards a healthier life. Okay, and this is letting go of a lot of I feel like codependencies. A lot of it could, like I said, it could be like drinking or taking drugs, just to pretty much subdue themselves. Okay, so I do want to clarify those. And it could be a bad environment too, guys, you know. So spirit, for divine masculine and the second sacral chakra, please, the I feel, what is blocking divine masculine? Please clarify health and perseverance. Okay, so it's like he needs to take a leap of faith, just needs to become a little bit more stronger. Yes, and in the words and in mentally. Okay, so with the Two of Swords, it's almost like divine masculine is at peace right now. There's things that have been let go of. Okay, and so perhaps divine masculine is starting to feel. Okay, because like I said, with the second chakra, it's the feel. Okay, so if it's closed, you can't feel abundance, you can't feel pleasure, you can't feel creativity, you don't really feel sexual, and there's like, if it's open, you have the ability to be emotional and connect with someone on that level. But right now I feel like there's a step moving towards clearing this energy where divine masculine in the past would not allow these feelings to come in for divine femme, because they're just very strong feelings, like just very it's the kind of feeling like it's like overwhelming, and sometimes you have divine masculine would ask himself, like, is this real? It's this the real connection? Like, are all these things really happening? And I feel like there's some kind of clarity and some kind of pull for divine masculine to move towards more of a feeling kind of healthier. So could possibly say that divine masculine is actually having perseverance and moving to a healthier, this is what it's telling me, he's moving to a healthier sacral chakra where he's becoming more sexual, and there's peace, almost like divine masculine knows what he needs to do. Okay, and there's a new beginning coming with that. Okay, and then so the third chakra is the I can, the solar plexus, and this is where divine masculine would have self-confidence, self-control, self-esteem, inner power, and strength. Okay, so I want to see this. Spirit, for the third chakra, the solar plexus, for divine masculine, please clarify acceptance. Is this blocked? Is this what needs to be opened up or helped? Okay, for the solar plexus, the I can. Okay, so see there, divine masculine has been having a lot of sleepless nights, and you know, this is if you look at this card, there's a spirit right there, and this is probably divine masculine's higher self. Okay, you could see it right here. So what happens is that you might notice yourself wake up at the same hour of the night. I don't know if you guys pay attention to that when you wake up. For, you know, I always have a tendency to look at the clock, and it's typically around the same time of night. So it could be that your divine masculine wakes you up around the same time of night. And I just came to an understanding that if you both wake up at the same time, it's a very powerful time. So if your divine masculine is feeling like this, you can, if you wake up, you just send them like some love at that time, and it's supposed to be like the most powerful time that they feel your love, when they wake up at night, and you do as well. Okay, so I feel like with this Nine of Swords, yeah, there's been a lot of anxiety. There's been a lot of just staying up at night, contemplating, thinking about things, and really wanting to feel like the self-confidence, the self-control, the self-esteem. And I do feel like there's some sort of acceptance coming in for divine masculine, because with the Queen of Wands here, this is like having that energy of finding love again, finding passion, finding a drive. Okay, and it's because the Nine of Swords could be a spiritual kind of call as well, where, you know, you have to like search and really dig deep and figure out what you're doing right or wrong, okay? So in order so that they can move in the right way. But with the Knight of the Knave of Pentacles, it's like there's some kind of knowing, some kind of new learning for Divine Masculine. And so, in a sense, it's like being awoken and just seeing things different and being more energetic about life and being more passionate. And in a sense, it's like he is accepting, he or she's accepting more of the I can, more of the power, okay? Learning and accepting the things that cannot change, and accepting that things can change and things cannot change, okay? So I do feel like there's a new beginning as far as passion. And so this is telling me that Divine Masculine is just really having a new beginning within himself and finding love again, okay? Having a passion and a rebirth as far as feeling like I can, okay? And if this is something that's still going on, it's transforming, okay? And it could be like that it's transforming at a slower rate, but there's some kind of understanding to it, okay? So with the fourth chakra, which is the heart chakra, so this is grief, okay? This is it says, the card says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity for you to appreciate it, okay? So there's been loss in the heart chakra. That's the love. That's the I love. This is where Divine Masculine would be open to compassion, okay, to loving someone else, to having inner peace, and to be able to forgive. So something's happened in with the heart chakra where there's a lot of grief, okay? So Spirit, please clarify the grief for the fourth chakra of Divine Masculine, please. Clarify the grief card for the fourth chakra, I love, in Divine Masculine. Okay, so with this grief, what this is telling me is that there's a movement to change it. There's a movement to get out of this where Divine Masculine can't feel love. Because if you can't feel love, if Divine Masculine can't love himself, he can't love Divine Femme. But I see with the Chariot and the Knight of Pentacles, there's a movement. There's a movement towards love, okay? To getting away from grief, because I feel like Divine Masculine just feels like his heart is broken because he's not with Divine Femme, okay? So I do, like I said, there's both of these cards are showing me of movement. So it's like getting out of the grief and opening up for the heart chakra to feel and to say I love, okay? Because those are powerful words, I love. And if Divine Masculine is not feeling them, then you can't move forward, okay? And as I was just picking up my tarot, the Lover's card came up. So this is telling me that there's been some kind of divine intervention with Divine Masculine where he's been pulled, he's been pushed, nudged to come together and choose love, to be happy. This is what the Lover's card is, okay? It means to be happy doing what you are doing at all times of the day. So that's what I feel like Divine Masculine is moving forward to, finding love, okay? And at the top of the deck is the Two of Wands, which is expecting it, which is planning it, which is waiting for it to come, okay? So I do feel like there is a change in that. And there's the King of Cups right under it, which is feeling that love and feeling passionate. So perhaps there is a change, and it's a quick motion that is coming out from like not being open in the past, okay, is what they're telling me. Okay, so with the throat chakra, okay, this is where you're able to speak, the I speak chakra, okay? This is where, you know, communication, finding a voice, finding truths. This is where this happens, okay? And so Divine Masculine needs to speak about gratitude, needs to speak about success, needs to speak forgiveness and empathy. Okay, so these are things that could be blocking. Okay, because like forgiveness, he needs to speak and give apologies, I believe. Okay, empathy needs to feel successful within himself and have gratitude and be thankful. Okay, so let's clarify those, and I am going to shift some cards out so you guys can see what's going out on. Okay, so Spirit, for the throat chakra, the I speak chakra for Divine Masculine, please clarify empathy, forgiveness, success, and gratitude. For Divine Masculine, please. Okay. Ooh, I love that. That's awesome. Okay. So, Seven of Wands, the Hangman, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so don't fret because you see the Hangman, because this is telling me, because the Seven of Wands came up first, this is saying there's been some healing done. Okay, there's been some healing done in the throat chakra as far as finding voice and finding truth. Okay, so what Divine Masculine is going through right now is being able to stand his ground and being able to overcome whatever challenges have been placed before him or her. Okay, but definitely standing the ground right now. And with the Hangman, sometimes it does speak of being stagnant and not moving and stuff. But what this is telling me, there's many aspects to the card. So what it's telling me is that there's been some kind of enlightenment. Okay, there's been some kind of aha moment where the truth has been brought, and now there's some kind of understanding with the Hangman right here, which is leading Divine Masculine to work harder for his legacy, work harder on spirituality, and work to get this kind of home together. Okay, so I do feel like there is some kind of work on this, and I feel that Divine Masculine knows that there needs to be forgiveness, there needs to be apologies, there needs to be where within himself Divine Masculine feels successful, because this Divine Masculine really, I get the pull that it is very big on success. Okay, but I feel like Divine Masculine is standing his ground. Okay, and there's some empathy. It's like seeing things different, seeing the truth from different sides. Okay, and if Divine Masculine, if you feel like Divine Masculine is still hung up on this, this is why you clear these chakras. Okay. So far, I feel like the root chakra is the worst one right now, and that's the one that's really blocking everything. So if you're going to start with the root chakra, clear them all out. You might as well clear all of them out. Okay. Okay, so with the third eye, the sixth chakra, which is I see there's surrender. Okay, I can release my need to control. Yes. Okay, so when this happens, when the third eye chakra opens, this is like where there's intuition. This is where the sixth sense lies. Okay, and so if you open this up, you start tapping into things and seeing them different. And I mean different because you're getting guidance from inner guidance. Okay, so this is what is going to help Divine Masculine to make those wise decisions, and it just opens up and just lets him see that things can go different ways and still be successful. So Spirit, I would like to know for Divine Masculine, please clarify the third eye chakra I see with surrender. What does this mean for Divine Masculine? Almost like okay. Oh, please clarify. Okay, so with the seven of swords here, this is just like speaking. You could see like trying to get away, probably like doing something sneaky. And what I'm seeing here, it's like I think divine masculine has tried to elude, you know, like he's tried to not surrender, but I feel that spirit is like nudging, like you have to make these changes. You can't run away from them. You have to surrender. You have to see things for what they are. And with the karma wheel here, the Wheel of Fortune, I always call it karma wheel, sorry guys, but it's the Wheel of Fortune. It's telling me this is destiny. This is something that divine masculine has to surrender to because it's so powerful. This is the Magician back there. You could see it's like it's just so powerful that even though that divine masculine tries to like sort of walk away from this step, from this seeing things clearly, the universe is saying, whoa, buddy, you got to stop. You got to handle this. You got to open this up. Okay, so this one is definitely, there's a blockage here because the Seven of Swords. So this is something you need to work on for yourself. If you heal yourself, you'll heal divine masculine as well. Please clarify the Seven of Swords, please. I need to know. Seven of Swords. What does this mean? Is divine masculine not trying to heal in this aspect? Okay, that's a yes. He's trying to overlook it, but what spirit is saying is that once this does happen, there's going to be an abundance of love because there is fear that divine masculine is feeling, and perhaps he's trying to shy away from this kind of spiritual cleansing and spirituality and surrender because he's scared. Okay, so but once this happens, once this destiny goes into play, it's a new beginning. And it's a full of abundance. And this is just something that divine masculine doesn't know, guys. I mean, there's just such full of fear. You know, there's a lot of fear. And a lot of it really does come back from the past of how divine masculine was brought up. And I know I talk about that a lot because if he can't heal from the past, what happened with his parents, his family life, failed marriages, anything like that, relationships are a no-go. It's like it has to be cleared for it to move forward. Okay, so the seventh chakra, the one that came out, is the relationships. I am attached to those people who serve my higher good. So this is telling me divine masculine is moving more towards what is true, and what is true would be divine feminine. Okay, so I want to see, let's Spirit, please clarify for the I know, the crown chakra, what is going on with divine masculine, please? What is this relationship card? Please clarify it. Clarify the I know, the seventh chakra, please. Yes, see, there's a movement. There's a movement to this happy home. And this is a wish. This is like just feeling abundant and just happy and in love. And I do feel like there is a movement towards it. Anything else that needs to come out, please, on the crown chakra besides the Ten of Cups? Yeah, there's balance. See, this relationship is a blessed relationship because it's balanced and it brings a lot of healing to the world, because that is what a twin flame is for, guys. It's not for you to it's not a normal relationship where it's all about romance and getting married right away and, you know, having your kids. Sometimes maybe you might come with your divine masculine and not get married, maybe not have kids, but it's a healing. It's a healing that goes deep within yourself so that you can heal the earth and bring the 5D into the earth, which is, it's crazy. But once you really give into it and think of this as a learning and a healing journey, that's when everything starts coming into play for both of you, for both divine femme and divine masculine. So right here, I feel like there's some blockages and there's some opened chakras, but all of them have to be open in order for that energy to flow clearly. Okay, so I do feel like if this resonates with you, what you really need to do is to just clear your chakras and start at the root chakra and do all 7. And you should do this regularly. I would do this about at least once a month. Start with the root and go all the way up, because like I said, as soon as you leave your house, there's negativity that just sort of, it just grounds to you. Okay, so I do hope that this has helped you, and I do hope that it gives you some kind of clarity as to what is going on with Divine Masculine as far as his energies. And so this is hopefully giving you some kind of clarity as to how to help Divine Masculine and yourself. Okay, so thank you. Welcome to Divinely Guided Tarot. Please like, share, subscribe. Leave me your comments, and I hope this did help you. Thank you. Have a great day.